So I've done what's the best team you can make in an hour, what's the best team you can make in 24 hours. So in this video we'll do what's the best team to make in 30 minutes. Should have done it 30 minutes, an hour, 24 hours, but my life is a shambles. However, all these videos have been doing 6, so it's sort of like, why not make these videos? Do you know what I mean? You men want them. And you know what, actually, just do me a solid, yeah? Just do me a solid. Just let me know down in the comment section, are there any challenges that you want to see? Because I'm taking the week off next week. It's typical, innit? The one time that I actually book to go away, all these videos start doing well, and the anxiety sets in that you men won't be here when I come back after a week off. I'm sure you will be, right? Yeah? Yeah, subscribe with your notifications on so you don't miss when I upload again. Haha, thanks.
MF Doom, Mr. Fantastic.
If you've not seen any of these videos before, pretty simple. I start a new account, I set a timer, I see how many coins I can make, or the best team that I can make, or something along them lines. In this one, it's going to be best team I can do in 30 minutes. So this one's going to be honestly very, very hard, because half an hour is not a long time to make a FIFA team. The timer is going to start when we get through all of our starter packs, so let's get into it, boys. If you enjoy this video and you want to see more stuff like this, 1,000 likes on this. So let's go for England as our starter pack. It usually gives you the best stuff for the starter SBCs and all the rest of it. When you get through to the kits, the best thing to do is go for kits that might potentially sell for something. Now, I'm usually looking for international kits. I found Netherlands, but they're not in the Euros anymore. The dark horses of the tournament. Do you remember when everyone was saying Turkey are the dark horses? Turkey are the dark horses. Didn't win a game. So I'm going to go for Denmark because they're actually still in the Euros. And we're hoping for an England badge as well. Give me... Alright, it's not an England badge, but I think a Belgium badge might do okay. Oh, Belgium or Real Madrid? Belgium or Real Madrid? Damn it, I'm going to go Belgium. Now, speaking of the Euros, actually, do you remember the other day when we had the Ultimate Fan sponsors? The lads have come back. They want a bit more of the action. So let's really quickly, I do want to thank Ultimate Fan for sponsoring one of these videos once again. They have been here for the majority of the Euros, the lads, and honestly, thank you for everyone who's gone over and signed up. Just before we go any further though, I do want to say you have to be over 18 to play, and it's UK and Ireland only. Bear that in mind. So as you'll be able to see to the left hand side of me, these are some of the packs that I have actually got. These ones this week, they're not too bad. They could be the tiniest bit better. I did get Ronaldo last week, but he didn't do anything. This is the team that I've come up with at the minute. I've got Chiellini, Busquets, I've got Cristante, who I don't even think will start, to be honest. I mean, it's not bad. This week isn't too bad, but I'm not expecting a lot. But the fact that I'm not expecting a lot makes me think that I could actually do pretty decent. You get free packs just for signing up, and as well you can subscribe for $4.99 a month, which is something that I've done to try and just give my team that bit of a boost. I got Ronaldo last week, and this week Chiellini really isn't a bad one. I think Italy will do quite well in the Euros, but obviously it is coming home. So lads, if you do want to go and sign up to Ultimate Fan, you can use the link in the description. And again, thank you so much for everybody who's gone over and sorted it out, because the boys keep coming back, so keep supporting. Oosh. So lads, we are here ready to get into Ultimate Team, and as soon as we are in, I'm going to have to start the timer. Now we're going to actually do things the tiniest bit different. Rather than me cutting up this video and just going all the way through, I've asked for some questions on Instagram. If you don't follow me on Instagram, what are you doing? At Ellie96Z, may as well. So we are going to press play now, and we are going to get into Ultimate Team on a brand new fresh account. Here we go. I mean, we may as well start the timer then. Is the timer all set up? Oh, would you look at that? Beautiful. All set up, and then we just click that, click that, click that. The timer started. Has it started? It's always on 2 seconds. Why? So boys, let's get straight into it. First things first, I do need to go and get myself some coins. So the first thing I'm going to do is jump over to the match day little section here and change all my kits over and stuff like that. And then once I've changed them over, I can then trade them, which is very, very nice indeed. I've seen a couple of people saying, Lewis, how do you do this where you can get onto these kits? They're untradeable, blah, 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 but this is the way. So you can do it this way. It's really, really easy actually. Just go over to transfers, go over to the transfer list, just click your left stick in. Once you get past all this tutorial. Click the left stick in, go over to club items, go over to badge, and then you can go over to Belgium, see how much it's going for. It's obviously going to say that it's going for nothing, which isn't the case because somehow that issue still isn't fixed in July. Hey, it's July now. Where the hell is this year gone? Does anyone else feel like that they blinked and they've just aged like 2 years? I think that's where I'm up to at the minute. But either way, this is where the Netherlands kit is chilling at, around 2.5k. I'll list it up at like 1.2, and then we've got a Denmark away kit as well, which should be going for a tiny bit yes, 250 coins, exactly as expected. Donut! So I think at this stage, to be honest with you, I think it's probably best that I just jump into Div Rivals and just lose all my placement games just to get 10,000 coins. With the 10,000 coins, I can then do a bit of trading over this half-an-hour period. I think, realistically, I could go and do SBCs, but I don't want to put all my eggs into one basket and then come back and it's like, oh, I've only got a player who sells for the pack's contents. Do you know what I mean? I actually want to make some coins. I think if I could get to the end of this and make, like, I don't know, 25k, I could build a nice little starter squad. It might not be too good because, oh, this camera angle always knocks me west. Anyway, it won't be the best team in the world, but it is what it is. So we're going to pass it all the way to the back, and there we go. Lovely. I mean, you can skip the replay. Thank you. Yes, thank you very much. See ya. So basically, I do this 5 times for the quickest way. It's 10,000 coins straight off the bat. Now, I wouldn't really recommend this as the method to do because you could go through and get like a win or two, and that's like 40k in comparison to like 10k. But if you're doing it as fast as possible, ideally you want to just be getting in, quitting, getting in, quitting when people actually let you get into a game. Hello, I'm here, I'm ready to play. Dickhead. Alright, next game. We're going to do the exact same thing. Every time I'm host, I always score a goal. If I'm not host, just to make it as quick as possible, I quit. I'm sorry, I just quit. I mean, it'd be a lot quicker if you stop celebrating an own goal. Imagine St. Maximin doing that. That's an own goal and he starts doing backflips. Sounds about right, really. Next game is going to be nice US. I feel like that guy was struggling a tiny bit with the old chemistry, not really getting his head around it. Well, he's going to be buzzing off this because he's getting a free win in Division Rivals. Let's get it, the boys. Oosh, oosh, oosh. Lovely stuff. Don't celebrate. Thank you. Very nice. Lovely. Next game. Imagine if you just started Ultimate Team and that's the team that you're coming up against. You'd be absolutely livid. Have I got... No, sorry. I am not host. It doesn't look like you need it anyway, to be honest, lad. This guy's going to 110% celebrate this goal. I will show my ass live on this camera if he doesn't celebrate the goal. Oh. Alright, so we've done our rivals placement, and it is obviously going to be the 10,000 coins because that's the most that you get for it. And now we've got 10,000 coins to start with. Now, preview packs. Interested in the preview packs? I think at the minute it is a 45k pack that's in the store. Is there much point me even opening it? I don't care about all this. I just do not care about all this stuff. If I could, I'd look for this information, but I don't care, so I'm not looking. The game's froze. Of course it friggin' has. Of course it has. This game, honestly, this game is like going on to a bloody dodgy football stream. There's just competition news, FGS swap tokens, icon swaps tokens, freezes. Oh, for God's sake, I know what's going to happen as well. I'm going to quit this game and I'm going to have to watch that stupid cutscene that bloody girl going to Anfield like I'm bothered, like I support Liverpool and I don't support Wigan Athletic, who've been in administration for the past 12 months. Oh, for God's sake. I'm doing a timed challenge for YouTube. I don't care. I just do not care. Alright, so finally we're back in. I'm going to show you the objectives to show you why I'm doing the certain method that I'm doing. If you just go over to icon swaps, whereabouts is it? Hello, icon swaps, please and thank you. Icon swaps. You can actually double up on some of these objectives. So with this one, for example, there's Brazilians, this one's Argentinians, and then there's UCL and silvers. So you can do Brazilian silvers as a trading method, Argentinian silvers as a trading method, UCL Brazilians, UCL Argentinians, and just combine all these because people buy both of them to cover 2 objectives just to do the icon swaps a bit quicker. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to trade with UCL Argentinians. So I'm going to come over here and go over to the UCL rare, or I can use the common. I'm going to go over to the chem style. I'm going to set it to basic because the goalkeepers don't go for as much as the outfield players, and currently the average minimum price on all of these is mega cheap. Oh, I need to put the Argentinian bit in, don't I? Yes, there we go. That's the filter, Lewis. You are a king trader. So the average minimum price at the minute is around 3,000 coins. So what I'm going to try and do is try and snipe at like 2.5k. I'm just going to use the standard method of sniping, which again, I'm not mega keen on it, but it is what it is. I think fast coins, I think that this could potentially pay out. I tried it this morning and I got a few deals at like 750, 700 coins, maybe even 800 coins. Regardless though, I got some for min price. So let's have a butchers on this and let me get some questions ready. Alan Bullet on Instagram asks, how's life? That's a pretty nice question, I'd say. I mean, life
is busy. Busy man, you get me? Turned into a busy man. I weren't a busy man last year.
I mean, I can't really complain, to be honest with you. Do you know what I mean? Like, I'm getting up and I'm making videos on FIFA, or I'm streaming or whatever, and people are enjoying the stuff that I'm making, which is really, really good. Now, if you're new to the channel, you might have even watched me back in the day. I used to make loads of videos. Well, I've been making videos from like FIFA 16, and then FIFA 17, some of the trading stuff started taking off, and I did trading for a bit, and I actually built up a pretty good core audience of people who like to watch trading stuff. And then the views started declining, and in an attempt to get views, I started clickbaiting in like FIFA 18, and then FIFA 19 I was making videos on no loss glitches. It was truly woeful content, and content which I'm just not proud of whatsoever. And basically what you are going to be doing is using this kitchen foil to determine whether or not you disconnect from games. Now, so FIFA 20 came around and I privated a load of my old videos. Maybe one day I'll even go through and watch some of them because they are truly awful. And I think to come full circle now and be making content which I'm genuinely proud of making, I put a lot of effort into, and you men seem to really enjoy them as well. I honestly cannot complain. And I've recently just finished a barbering course as well. If you didn't know, I was training to be a barber, and I've literally just finished that barbering course. Oh, for God's sake, this game. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to carry on with the YouTube stuff just for the tiniest bit longer, and then just see what we can do with it. What's going on with this game? Nick Romero asks me what got me into YouTube. Now, like I said, I've been making videos on this channel since like FIFA 16, I think. No, FIFA 15. Yeah, FIFA 15. I did a starter squad in FIFA 15. And I've always been into YouTube, man. I've always been into YouTube. I first made a channel when I think I was 11, you know. And basically the idea of that channel was, do you know, like, have you ever seen stuff like Robot Chicken or like just animation in general? So basically on those animations, you basically have to take a photo of like someone like that, and then take a photo again of them like that, and then you edit them together, and it basically makes their arms move like that just from a load of photos. I made animation videos of wrestling figures. I honestly wish that I still had some of those old videos, man, but I basically started in, well, I would have been in year 6, like 11, and I just got into YouTube just for something to do. I think YouTube was the first like social media platform that I came to and was like, yeah, I really, really like this. So I think that would be my main thing of why I got into it. It was just for fun to start off with. I had Minecraft channels, I had Call of Duty channels, I've had loads of different channels. Like, I've been here, there and everywhere, trust me. Craig Vassie asks me, what's my favourite card to use in FUT 21? Now, FIFA 21 for me has genuinely been one of the best FIFAs for me. Not in terms of like gameplay and stuff, but just in terms of obviously the YouTube. Now, I don't mean to sound like, I don't know, like, I feel like when I talk about myself in that way and saying, oh, it's been good for me YouTube wise, it makes me sound a bit patronizing, maybe a bit condescending, a bit up my own ass, and I genuinely don't mean to come across that way. I genuinely don't, but like what we've done on the channel over the past like however long since I really started caning it again, it's been mad. So the favorite card for me to use has been Team of the Year Bruno, because I packed him on stream. We streamed over Team of the Year time, and it was probably one of my favorite ever streams, and since getting him on that stream, I've never really looked back, to be honest with you. It's been absolutely ridiculous. Like, oh, there we go, 1.7k, nice. But yeah, like I said, the fact that we got him on stream together, he has never gone out of my team. Team of the Year Bruno has been honestly unbelievable, like truly unbelievable. I think I've got like 500 games played with him. Boys, let me know down in the comment section, are there any like players that you've got in your team that are like, will never change? Like, I knew as soon as I packed him, I thought there's no way he comes out of this team until FIFA 22. Do you know what I mean? Like, there's just no point. Alexis24595 asks, why do I like to trade on FIFA? Now, I don't know, to be honest with you. I genuinely don't know. I think the thing is with trading on FIFA, right? I prefer it to the actual gameplay, like jumping on the menus and making coins and stuff. The main reason why I like it is because I don't have to spend any money on the game, and I enjoy not spending money on the game, and I also enjoy showing other people not to spend money on this game. What the bloody... Can you hear that? Is like a helicopter landing on my house? Jesus. But yeah, like I said, the main reason why I like trading is because you don't have to spend money on the game to enjoy it. And I like showing other people how to not spend money on the game. Now, I think someone was asking me about my transfer profit, you know, the other day. And transfer profit for me in FIFA, I'm going to be honest with you boys, it's like 10, 12 million, if that. It's not even that good. But I think the fact of me making trading videos and the fact that people watch, I then enjoy making content as well, so it makes a lot of sense for me. Do you know what I mean? Like, I think that's the biggest thing for me. I enjoy making content, I enjoy YouTube, I enjoy showing people how to not spend money that they don't need to spend on a massive corporation, especially. And overall, like, I've always been one of them people who's, you know, like had like a side hustle and stuff like that, or little ways to make money. And I think that sort of entrepreneurial, oh god, I sound like an absolute melt, but that coming into FIFA, for me, it just makes me enjoy it that tiniest bit more, I'm not gonna lie.
2 words: entrepreneurship.
Burr for Burr asks, what is your favorite ever trading method? Now, boys, FIFA 16 was the one for trading, you know. Now, back in FIFA 16, right, what actually happened was, as soon as the game came out, right, they had just introduced price ranges. Do you know the things that are like, you can only list a player up to like 10k max and stuff like that? They'd only just released them, so the price ranges, right, to start off in FIFA 16 were absolutely terrible, like just an absolute joke. So what actually happened was EA then made an even bigger mistake, where when you got something in a pack and you went to go and list that card up, it was automatically listed, like the automatic buy now price, right, was the min price. So you know when you're listing up a card and you just click on like L2 or LT and it sends it to the bottom price, it was always that when someone got it in a pack, right? So sniping in FIFA 16 was stupid. The amount of like min price deals that I got in FIFA 16 was ridiculous. I got like min price Herrera, I'd had min price special cards. I remember there was a time when Leicester got like a full hero team, do you know, for like winning the league, and the team that they brought out was ridiculous to snipe. You could get pretty much every single one at like 10k and just insta list it for like 30, 40k. Speaking of which, I'm gonna see if Brazil's any better actually. Is Brazil any better? Oh, I mean 2.2k. Let's try Brazil for a bit as well. Let's just mix it up and just diversify just the tiniest bit. Otherwise, I'm gonna go to sleep. This is the problem with sniping filters, man. They send me to sleep. Adam Mellin asked me when is the first time that I ever played FIFA. I'm just gonna tell that Neres at 1.9k because I imagine he's going for a little something. He is 3k, 2.9. Lovely, 2.4. I can get 2.5 out of him, I reckon. So the first time that I played FIFA was, I think the first FIFA that I properly played was FIFA 07. So how many years was that? Like 14 years ago? Jesus. But I remember playing FIFA 99, and I think on FIFA 99, no, it was FIFA 2000. It was on PlayStation 1, right? And what EA had done for some weird reason is that they had it so you could scratch the disc and smell the disc, and it smelled like a football pitch. If you think I'm capping, Google that. Like, I 110% guarantee that was a thing. I'm not lying. I promise you I'm not lying. All right, just for this last question, I'm going to jump over to the shadow method. I'm just going to try that out just to see if I can get any deals at the minute, because those filters, they're not really giving me what I need at the minute. So what's the min price on all these? It's currently 2.9k, 2.7k. I reckon that I can probably get a deal within this last like 3 or 4 minutes. So right, 2.7k, anything less is probably going to be a deal. Now the last question comes in from, hello, Mead King 07. How much are you going for at the minute? Right, you're going for over 3k. That's absolutely fine. Whilst we wait, I'll go and pick up some silvers as well. So it comes in from Mead King 07. He's one of the mods on the channel as far as I'm aware, who says, can we play some games together? Now, typically I say no, because I don't really play that many games besides FIFA, because when I'm not playing, I will rather go and chill, rather go out and do something rather than just constantly sitting and play games. However, over the summer period, like I said, I am going to be on Twitch a hell of a lot more. So if anyone does want to play any games with me, I am going to be playing some other games rather than FIFA. I'm thinking stuff like maybe some GTA races, you know, just like the general stuff that people play over the summer. If you do want to come over though, just follow my Twitch, because I will be on there a hell of a lot more. I think with the YouTube streams, it's just going to be on the Fridays, you know, just for like any big promos, because during the week now, there's not really too much to do FIFA wise. So I think on Twitch, I can do a lot of trading challenges, but obviously I can't do the trading challenges on YouTube because I will make them into YouTube videos. So I think it's probably better for me to just jump over to Twitch for the summer. So if you do want to play any stuff with me, boys, by all means, jump over to my Twitch. I'll be doing like open lobbies as much as I can do, and we can just chill. It's one of them, innit? But we have got around 2 minutes left just to find a last minute deal. I'm going to try and see if I can see anything in the League and Uber Eats, but I know that that isn't the best one in the world anymore. I wonder if I could, I wonder if I can see any Saudi silvers. There's no chance I'm seeing. I was just about to say, there is no way that I'm seeing a Saudi silver under 800 coins. First search, there's one there at 300. Thank you very much. I don't know how I do it. I genuinely don't know how I do it. I'm just going to set this to 500 coins, and I'm going to see if anything pops up within this last minute. Scenes. Alright, boys, we've got 5 seconds left. Come on, just give me one. Just give me 1, 2, 1. Oh, the timer has finished. I don't think we did too bad from that little like session of trading then, to be honest with you. We actually got some decent deals now. I know this game's just glitching out because it's woeful, but we managed to do loads of different methods there. We did silvers, did gold chem style, we did the UCL ones as well. And I think if you're on a low budget, all 4 of those would be what I would always recommend to you. And I think it's easy for me to go off and do this, but actually doing it is a different story. But we've done very, very well with here. So we've got a Carrera at 1.7k. He's currently selling for what looks like around 2.3k, but I think that they're going to get bought up pretty quickly, to be honest with you. We've also got an Ndombele for 2.6k, who's currently selling without a shadow at 3k. So I'm just going to go and double check to see how much he's going for. So the next stage is going to be me selling all of these cards on, and then we're going to have to come back and then I'll show you the team that I've come up with. So Ndombele currently is selling for, as far as I'm aware, around 3,000 coins there or thereabouts. Yeah, 2.9k. Let's just go and see how much he's going for with a shadow on him currently. Please be going for a little sutting. 4.1k, not bad. I've got 2 of these Benedettos who are currently selling for around 3.8k last time I checked. I've also got myself a Neres who was going for 2.5 when I checked before. His price might fluctuate the tiniest bit. And then finally, I've got myself this guy for 300 coins who is currently selling for 4.4k. So I should be able to get around 3.5k pretty easily for him. So overall, when all this is sold up, I should be around 20,000 coins there or thereabouts. So I'll jump back in once everything's sold on.
I don't think you have any idea how fast I really am.
Alright, the boys, we are back. As you'll be able to see in the top left, I've got 2,300 coins left. That's because I have gone and bought the team, and in addition to that, all this stuff is sold on. I had around 20,000 coins to play with. I spent 18k. Don't think the team's... It's not horrendous, alright? It could be better. It could be better. So we are going to be using my favourite formation for building teams ever. It's going to be the 4-3-3 third variation. Christ, I feel like I'm on Team Takedown. However, we are going to go in goalkeeper for Mignolet first. Now, Mignolet isn't someone who I bought. This is actually a first owner. I found him, I think it was from like the welcome packs or something. I thought, you know what? May as well use him. Centre back is going to be one of 2 players to start off with. Firstly, it's going to be Mata. Now, with this team, please just imagine that I've got the best chem styles on them. So like Shadow, Hunters, and also imagine that there's been position changes as well, because that's bugging me up, I'm not going to lie. But Mata comes in 82 pace. With a Shadow on him, he goes to 92, 87 defending. I don't see any issues with that. He can keep up with quite a lot of people. Left back is going to be Nurio Fortuna, who provides a perfect link. No, it's not. Damn it, it's a strong link. Other centre-back position is going to be Bartra. Now, I quickly learned that a lot of these low-budget players who are actually any good go for a ton because of icon swaps, so he's in there, unfortunately. He actually took up 4,800 coins of which of the budget, which I'm not mega happy about. Next to him is going to be a right-back, though, and it is going to be Kappa. No cap. CDM position is going to be someone who isn't in CDM. It is going to be someone who plays in CM, which is going to be Marino, who I didn't even know that this guy was in the game, but he actually looks like a pretty decent, well-rounded card, especially for the early stages, you know, like grinding div rivals out. I think if I was going to do this, I'd grind div rivals out and then maybe do icon swaps and stuff, you know. Other CDM position, though, is going to be someone who comes out as a cam, which means that I would have to convert him down, which is a bit of an issue, but you'll see why he's in here in a minute. Pellegrini. Moving into the central centre mid position is going to be my favourite low budget player by the looks of it. It's going to be Tonali, giving a nice little strong link over to Pellegrini. However, Pellegrini is going to be getting himself a perfect link. Yeah. El Shaarawy is going to be coming in because he's got that 5-star sauce, and he's also got some pretty decent stats. Over at the right wing position, it is the only cheap option, and it is going to be Vasquez, who I did manage to get for, I think, 1,200, yeah, 1,200 for him. I was going to go for Porto, but he's stupid expensive because of all the SBCs. And then finally up front, it is going to be a nice little cheap beast, either Rebic or Lone Ronaldo, whichever one you want, to be honest. But that is the completed team within half an hour's time. It's not a bad squad. This squad would probably set you back a fair bit at the start of the game, like maybe like 50, 60k at the start of the game, and you'd use it for a bit and then move on to bigger and better things. But for half an hour's work, I don't think that this team is too bad. I mean, is it keeping up with the meta? I mean, it'll give it a good go, but I don't realistically think that you could take this team into FUT Champions. I think Div Rivals is the main place for this team, maybe even squad battles as well. You could go in on FUT Champs with it, but I'm not going to do that unless we get 5,000 likes. What? But lads, I hope that you did enjoy this video. I think that's going to be the end of this little mini series of best teams in X amount of time. Unless you lads can come up with any different, maybe variations of this, I honestly do not know. But I'll be back on Friday for a stream on YouTube, then Sunday, and then after that I will be off fully next week, and then probably back the week after, or probably have a video at the arse end of next week maybe. Yeah, does that sound alright? I think that's a good little compromise, don't you? But lads, this has been 86 Lewis. This has been what's the best team that you can make in FIFA 21 in 30 minutes. It's been 86 Lewis, and I am off.